All right, good morning, good night, and good evening, my motherfucking royals. We have the zombie tarot here today, and I was meditating this morning, and God was like, Jordan, I'm gonna serve up your enemies, shaken, not stirred. And I was like, do tell. And y'all know me, when God gives the tea, I spill it. So first and foremost, I do want to say thank you. I just realized that I have 5,000 followers, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I had no idea. It doesn't give me a notification or anything when somebody subscribes. So I looked today, I saw 5.2K. I do want to show my appreciation. I can't respond to everybody's messages, everybody's comments on the videos, but you know, I do see them, I do look at them, I do like them. I try my best to like everybody's, you know, just to show that love. So thank you. You know, I do it for the people. The next thing is fall, right? We just had we just had one of the portals the other day, the 9/9 portal. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that is moving around right now for us, and you can really feel it in the air. Yeah, but I want to hop right into this reading because the shit, let me tell y'all. Creator, please shine down on me with a pillar of light that extends 50 feet in all directions. I also ask that you allow no trickster spirits, any low vibrational energies, entities, aliens, or ETs to interfere with this message. You and only you assist me in giving this message to the collective. I also ask that you fill my vessel in the surrounding space with every color angelic flame and transmute any negative energy into positive energy for my benefit. I also ask that you cover all of my bodies across all timelines and dimensions in a 12-layer, 12-dimensional shield of light from the beginning of time till the loop back around. I also ask that you clear any mental haziness, any brain fog, any interference from any source other than yourself. So James Bond is highly significant. Also somebody, oh shit, the color amber is highly significant. I'm looking down and there's water droplets, you know, on the grass, and there's just one that is like glowing bright orange. It just looks like amber. Yeah, that's absolutely wild. But I was like, what do you mean you're gonna serve them up shaken, not stirred? And Source was like, they're shook right now. They are absolutely shook. So the very first thing was that you have a group of people that has been trying to do all sorts of things, right? Trying to like hinder you, trying to lie on your name, trying to really just put up as many roadblocks as they can to try to stop you from getting where you're going. We had a chariot at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's like they're trying to prevent this movement, right? So you are someone who is continuously moving forward. You're just someone, the color cyan could be significant, because now I'm looking over and I see a water droplet, a dew droplet, and it's like bright blue. So blue and gold could be significant. But these people have been like sparing no expense, it feels like, when it comes to trying to keep you in a low vibration, keep you misinformed, unaware, trying to keep you in a state of manipulation. And if you're, you know, you're the type of person that the slightest deception or misdirection or manipulation sets off a red flag immediately, like in your mind. Now, whether or not you say something when that happens, that's a different story. But I get the sense that if somebody were to try to like reword something in order to try to get you to do something maybe that would benefit them and not you, you would be able to pick up on it in an instant. You would be like, no, like that type of shit. Like instantly God would be like, hey, yo, they're bullshitting type shit. And so what's been going out heavy, I saw Judgment when I was shuffling, is that they wanted you all over the place, right? You see how, you know, the Seven of Cups, it talks about options, but it also talks about illusions, right? And so there were a lot of illusions that were being cast over you. They were trying to really get you in the state of getting you to disbelieve in yourself and get you to like sabotage your own self, right? So they figured if they could get you in your head thinking about all of these things, all these different scenarios, that you physically wouldn't be able to persevere and come out on top, as well as, you know, all the snake shit. But what I'm also seeing with this coming out, right, with the Seven of Cups coming out on the bottom, or with the Seven of Cups coming out, is that like lies that people were spreading about you, it's almost like people are starting to wake up and people are starting to realize who you really are, right? So it feels like there's been a lot of illusions being shattered when it comes to you. And I think people take that train as confirmation, and I think a lot of people are kind of in this energy of like, what the fuck, or feeling betrayed, right? Because they may have gone along with whatever was going on, but that's only because somebody was lying on your name, and now they're feeling like, what the fuck. Yeah, the Three of Wands and the Tower. So a lot of people's towers are falling right now. This is like, you know, the Three of Wands, it talks about partnership, collaboration. So it feels like there were a lot of people that were working together to try to bring you down. But instead what they ended up doing was weakening their own foundation, and now that tower is crumbling. I don't know if I showed you all the cards, my bad. And so it feels like the other day somebody was like eating candy and started like coughing or like choking on it, and he was like, oh, I think you're doing voodoo on me. And I could tell he was like meaning it to sound like a joke, but I can tell he like dead ass was trying to say that shit. And so I'm getting the sense like that people could think that you do like magic on them. People could think that you do, like, that you practice black magic or like voodoo or stuff like that. And I know you're not the type of person to do that for a lot of reasons. A, it's just not who you are. B, the negative karma that ensues from doing black magic and doing voodoo and shit like that, it's pretty fucking gnarly, and I doubt that you would be one to be caught on the end of that, right? And the people that do practice that kind of stuff, it might look like nothing bad is happening to them, but that's because, you know, it's accruing, right? Like, they're just racking up that debt. But so you could actually have people, the way that things are happening in their lives, the way that their minds are being shattered. I'm seeing the scene from Yu-Gi-Oh! I forget who it is, but Yugi, or Yami, I guess, goes up to someone and he does like this mind shatter where he like destroys their ego. And it feels like there's a lot of stuff crumbling right now. I'm seeing someone like looking very frantic. So I'm seeing like severe anxiety has been coming through. And the other thing is, like, people, they're doing you wrong, right? And they see you and they just assume that you're alone. just because you might appear alone, right? You might appear as a single person, but if they had the gift, if they had certain gifts, they would be able to see that all around you are 1010, as I was looking up, and it was 1010 when I went down for meditation. But people are starting to see that, or no, but if people had the abilities, they would be able to see that you have your ancestors all around you. You have the deities all around you. You have God, the creator, on your back 24/7. And that's what I wanted to say immediately when he was saying, oh, I think you put voodoo on me. I wanted to be like, God handles my enemies for me. I don't need to do a thing. I don't need to raise a finger, because God takes care of all my enemies. And so that's what I'm saying, is like, there are like a massive level of bad things happening to people around you right now. And that is solely because they did you wrong, and they are getting the exact karma that they deserve right now. So if you're noticing that stuff like that is going around, that is going on around you, 1111, and that is precisely what's going down right now. Your ancestors, source, the deities, they are all kicking some ass for you right now. A 10 of swords. Yeah, there was massive betrayal here. There was massive betrayal. And like, you're somebody who, it's like, you know, like star seeds, earth angels, you are an extension of source, right? You are an extension of God. And when people do you wrong, God looks at it as personal. God says, oh, that's how they're treating Jordan? That's exactly how they would treat me. Oh, that's how they're treating this person? That's exactly how they would treat me. And so he spares no time in divvying out that justice. He spares no time, and it always hits right when it's supposed to. But so, like I said, massive plots, Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, I feel like people don't know what to do right now. People are like you see how he has the rope around his foot. He's hanging upside down, but in this he's like right side up. But this is like, these people failed to see the bigger picture in time, is what it feels like. It feels like it wasn't until all of this stuff started happening and the truth started coming out did they finally start paying attention. But it feels like there was probably what's it called? Blinded by the Devil comes to mind. So it feels like it wasn't really like karma was happening. Bad things were happening in these people's lives, but they were just chalking it up to like random shit, you know, like maybe a car breaking down, or like, you know, stuff like that, little stuff, and they just brushed it off as, you know, stuff happening, but they really didn't realize where that was coming from. Ooh. Yeah, Chariot in reverse. And they are in some extremely stagnant energy at this point in time. They're feeling like their lives are going nowhere. I also sense that like the world, like feeling trapped comes to mind. So they're like, it feels like people are feeling trapped right now. People are feeling like people feel like they're trapped. I keep seeing it. People feel like they're trapped. Like I'm seeing someone like looking out the window, like pacing around inside their house. People are shook. People are shook, right? And so they tried desperately to keep you in a state of stagnancy. They tried desperately to keep you in like this rut. And we have the Nine of Cups coming out, and I fucking love the artwork for this card. So you see how she's in the bunker, she has her gun, right? She has her ammunition, she's ready for war, but mentally she's on vacation. And so I get the sense that you were just, you know, 15-15, vibing. You were, 999 is extremely significant. But despite all of this quote unquote chaos going on around you, you have just been in your own little bubble and creating the life that you want, creating everything that you need, maintaining, I don't know why ecosystem comes to mind, but you have this perfect like mental like ecosystem, mental climate going on. This gives like unshakable, like I'm seeing like someone on a bull and like a rodeo, and their legs are like fused almost to the bull, and so the bull is just like shaking, jerking, all that stuff, and the person is just sitting there with a smile on his face, just cool as a cucumber. 16-16. And so this gives like your current energy is unshakable, right? And you're still ready for war, right? You got the Four of Wands, the Three of Hazards, and the Six of Swords. So this looks like, I want to look at this. Hold up 2 seconds. I feel called. Reward prosperity celebrations. Take a load off, my friend. The Four of Wands gives you permission to attend a celebration with family or friends, or invade a celebration and eat your family and friends. The plans you've made are set in motion. This is the time to rest up for the challenges ahead. And then let's get the Three of Hazards. Recognition, hard work, skill. You've mastered one phase of your chosen career and are looking forward to the challenges of the next. The praise you receive makes you work harder than before. Use it as inspiration as you work your way towards your goal. Expect a nod from those higher up in the food chain, but not much more than a grunt from those below. You can't impress everyone. And the last one. Travel, leaving the past behind, transition. You've done all you can here, and it's time to escape to a more peaceful environment. The zombies in your wake represent the scars that hide just beneath the watery surface of your subconscious. Let them heal. They can't hurt you anymore. Yeah, so, bam. Like I said, you've been in the space of cultivating like the desired reality that you want, and now it's coming to you. The Six of Swords, bro. I can't make this shit up. Travel. You're about to move away from this shitty situation that all of these people tried to manufacture for you, tried to cast over you. You're gonna be able to just roll around in the grass. That's what the dog's doing right now. So, and it just looks so carefree, right? And so also with the Three of Hazards or the Three of Pentacles, it does talk about teamwork, collaboration. The Four of Wands for some can be a marriage card, so this could be a successful partnership coming on, but more so it could also just be that you are moving into a period of celebration, a time of good vibes, relaxation, now that you have dealt with the difficult part of this situation. The devil energy. I mean, I didn't need to tell you that these motherfuckers were in devil energy. That's like, you know, there's a few people I work with, their souls are just completely black, empty, 1919, puppets for the devil. Like anybody like that is just a puppet for the devil. And I mean, not everybody, but you can see these people a mile away. The other thing is, like, people that are afflicted by their demons, it is very easy to single them out. You can tell when somebody's being afflicted by demons, and it makes it easy to you know, keep your energy separate, keep them out. But there is heavy devil energy in this group of people, trying to do whatever it was that they were trying to do, and they probably don't even realize that's what it was. And then, oh my, I'm seeing a lot more of the gold raindrops or dewdrops. Yeah. Absolutely insane. Woo! My goodness. Man. Yeah, so yeah, you are, there's a lot of jealousy. There's jealousy in the mix. There is, yeah, I'm seeing somebody saying that this person thinks they're better than us, when that's not true at all, right? But so, we got the Page of Wands out here. This tells me, like, there is a very, like, it is very well known that you are going to be something great. It is obvious. Like, when people see it, when people see you, they can tell, like, that there's something about you that's going places. People know that you have high dreams, aspirations, that your goals are, like, top tier level goals, right? You're not somebody who has, like, I mean, you might have, like, you know, smaller goals, but in the grand scheme of things, like, you're trying to change the world. You're not trying to stay on this low level type shit. But I'm also seeing that you have been working on developing psychic gifts, you know, all the clair abilities, mediumship, like, whatever it is, tarot. It feels like even just meditating, but it feels like you've actually been putting in a lot of work, and that, like, putting all this work into yourself pretty much just made it effortless for the things that are supposed to come in to you to come in, but also to bring yourself justice. Like, how can you expect to get justice if you're not even doing your own mind, body, and soul justice? It's like that kind of energy, right? And so there is a lot of conflict surrounding these people right now. You see they're fighting over the gun. You got the arms reaching around. They are turning on each other. They are turning on each other. People are starting to point fingers. People are starting to ask questions. People are like, shit's not adding up. People are fighting with each other. People are scared, bro. People are scared. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Let me check this real quick. Yeah. I love how it says in the actual thing for the Ace of Swords, it says, be careful, it's a double-edged sword. People are getting cut by their own sword, and they know that. This period of darkness that they're about to enter, this judgment, this negative karma, this lack of abundance that they're about to receive for standing against you, they only have themselves to blame. They only have themselves to blame. This is upright or reverse. Damn, what is this? All right, so we got the Magician in reverse. this, I feel like what comes to mind immediately is backfiring. You know, the magician, it talks about power, manifestation, but you know, in this one, it also talks about how the magician could be deceitful, could be mischievous, that type of shit, right? And so these people are like return to sender comes to mind. So any negative energy, any ill will, anything is getting back to you. You know, if you're clairaudient, right, then, like, you know, you hear people talking about you when they talk about you. Clairsentient, claircognizance, you know, clear knowing, all of that stuff. You just know the truth. So it's like, you know, right? And God is going to tell you whenever somebody's doing some fuck shit. People are doing death rituals, all that kind of stuff, black magic, voodoo. God is going to tell you every single time something like this happens. Like, you're going to get keyed into it, right? Whether that's your intuition speaking, whether, you know, you're tight with your higher self and you're talking to your higher self all the time, or, you know, you're all the way up the totem pole to source. But like I said, that anxiety, right? And the Nine of Swords also talks about, you know, it talks about fear, anxiety, trouble sleeping. And it feels like if you look at this, you see this person's looking away. They're so terrified that they're turning, right? And you can see that the medication is not working whatsoever. So any damage control that they're trying to do, anything that they're trying to do to, like, lessen the blow or make it seem like they didn't do anything, like, it's not working. They are getting fucked up. Like, your spirit team is not fucking playing. Like, God is not fucking playing with these people. Heartbreak, pain. I actually want to read this, but I can't make this shit up, people. I really can't. Heartache, jealousy, loss. Oh no, jealousy rears its ugly head, and in the wake of a zombie apocalypse, you don't want anyone to take the phrase, eat your heart out, literally. The Three of Swords is a sign of trouble, turmoil, and triangles in love, marriage, or close friendships. Take a moment to catch your breath. Through releasing your rage over a painful situation may feel awesome in the moment. The consequences could come back to bite you. Yeah, these people were operating in that devil energy, that jealous energy. People were trying to sabotage you. People were trying to people just literally didn't want you to win. It's tragic. Hating on somebody else when you got your own self to worry about. Like, the Six of Pentacles. So these could be people that are greedy. I mean, I do sense that, you know, they're greedy, right? But also these people are about to be in a lot of situations where they are not getting an equal exchange. They're about to be coughing up coin came to mind. They're about to be giving, since all they wanted to do was take. They're about to be in a situation of getting taken from. Yeah. Tell me about this. Is this the collective right here? Yes, it is. All right, so King of Wands. So you've been standing in this super I don't want to say fire energy, but when it comes to your confidence, I don't want to say swag, but kind of swag, but overall just your confidence, your energy, your power, it is fucking unmatched right now. It is rivaled by none. Your confidence is off the fucking charts. And that itself strikes jealousy within people. Entrepreneur, self-reliant, optimistic. The King of Wands has an independent streak that allows him to see old problems from new perspectives. When his leg was blown off by a landmine, he fashioned a new one out of wood. Something of a loner, the King of Wands may not be the cuddliest person, but there's no better source for inventive, practical advice, especially good with business and construction. But what really stuck out is that you're somebody who thrives being alone. You see, these people thought if they could isolate you, if they could make you feel alone, that you didn't have anybody, right? That if you knew all these people were working against you, that it would make you buckle, that it would make you fold, that you would stop, that you would give up, that you would end it all. But if you're anything like me, I thrive under pressure. And so I have a feeling that you most likely do too. And, you know, having all these people, I was just thinking about this the other day. God was like, Jordan, how do you feel knowing that you have such a large group of people trying to work against you, hate on you, lie on your name, like all this other stuff? And I just started laughing, and I was like, honestly, it feels really good. And he was like, that's an interesting way to look at it. And I was like, yeah, imagine hating on someone. Imagine being jealous of someone that is literally in their own lane, that literally wants nothing but the best for everyone, and that literally just shows unconditional love to everybody. Imagine being someone that hates on that person. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. So, not you, but that person, obviously. 3131, those people, right? So I get the sense, if anything, you're one of those people that are like, you know, you can never have enough haters, because the more haters you have, you know you're doing something right. Bam. Death in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. These people are losing it. These people are feeling drained. These people are feeling tired all the time. Source is literally like sapping their vitality. Like, these people were getting a rush from the devil, teaming up on you and shit, right? They were feeling good. They were feeling unstoppable. Like, they couldn't do shit, or like nothing could stop them, all this shit. No, they're getting all of that shit drained. They are not happy with life. No energy, no passion. Barren. We have the nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there are like financial repercussions coming to people right now. Their finances are getting fucked up. If people were feeling abundant before they started fucking with you, they definitely aren't feeling abundant now. If people were, you know, making a lot of money while they were fucking, they're not making a lot of money now. They ain't making shit. High Priestess in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups. All right. So with the High Priestess coming out in reverse, this tells me, like, spiritually, these people have been cut off. Because, you know, there are some people, right? There's star seeds that originally came here to do good work, and they do not do good work, right? They're evil. And so anyone like that, anyone that had some sort of spiritual connection, they've been cut off. With the High Priestess in reverse, they have been cut the fuck off, and it is officially their losing season. Butterflies could be significant to you. That was a yellow one. And the Four of Cups talks about, you know, boredom. It talks about, you know, not really enjoying what the life is offering right now. And I'm also seeing like a colorful world, and then it just being like the color just being sucked off, and it's just black and white. So people are really fucked up fucking with you, because their entire lives are being like flipped upside down. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So you're somebody that is high in spiritual ranking. You're somebody who is, I don't want to say authoritative, but like you're the type of person that like you stand up, right, for what's right and wrong, but people look up to you, right? The Hierophant is a spiritual leader. The Hierophant is someone that people do look up to, right? Let's see what we got going on here. Truth, advice, education. The truth can be hard to swallow, especially if you're, but pay attention to the messages you're receiving, though they may be alarming. You'll need the information to make wise choices later. And with the city under siege, there's no telling how long this reporter will stay on the air. Yeah, people are saying that you are the truth the whole time. That you are the truth. Let me get a few more cards. 35. Yeah, you have a new beginning coming in. New beginning, you have some money coming in, a new career opportunity, a new financial opportunity. We got the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands. So, yeah, there's going to be some sort of something financial coming in for you, some sort of change that's going to bring you some happiness. It's going to bring a lot of like this newfound surge of energy. I'm also seeing like Source is pulling all of this energy away from these people that were doing you wrong and kind of like adding it to you to push you up. Burp for confirmation. I'll take that as confirmation too. To lift you up. And then it comes, it's like that whole situation where like, you know, you're in the situation, you're like, oh God, why is this happening to me? Why is all this happening? And then you take a step back and you look at it from a different perspective and you're like, damn, it was a part of God's plan the whole time for everyone to do what they did, right? For them to be sneaky and betray you, sabotage you behind your back. It's gonna get you where you're going. Is this what I think it is? So the King of Swords came out and the Emperor right after that. And immediately when I saw this, I thought a person of authority, like someone that has an authority, like law enforcement, judge, lawyer, that type of thing. And the Emperor came out right after it. So it looks like there's trouble coming in. There's trouble coming in for these people. Tell me about this. Bam. The Three of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. And I like how I was saying earlier, for some people, it's a marriage card. Get the fuck out of my face. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Cups showing a union, bruv, with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is looking like a partnership, a collaboration, you know, a union coming in after all this, with somebody who is highly abundant, someone who is very nurturing, very caring, someone who's very, very, very loving, devoted to their partner. You know, you are ready to close this cycle. You are ready to close this cycle. I can't fucking make this shit up. We're gonna go ahead and pull some runes now. What time is it? I hope y'all have been doing well. I keep saying I might do lives, but when I get off work, I definitely don't want to do a live, and then I don't know. But yeah, and then somebody had commented on my video the other day when I was saying that there was a guy that was a celebrity that was popping up a lot, and somebody commented and was like, maybe it's Ryan Reynolds. That guy is everywhere. And I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, I'm hearing it in Ryan Reynolds' voice, 40/40, as I'm saying that. And it would be absolutely wild if it was Ryan Reynolds that made that comment, because that would be like right up his like ballpark to say some shit like that. All right, we got the runes coming out. All right, so first we have in reverse, Fehu. In reverse, there may be considerable frustration in your life. If you draw this reversed, a wide range of dispossessions ranging from trivial to severe. You fall short in your efforts, you reach out and miss. You are compelled to stand by and watch helplessly while what you've gained dwindles away. Observe what is happening. Examine these events from an open perspective and ask, what do I need to learn from this in my life? Even if there is occasion for joy, do not let yourself be seduced into mindless joyousness. Reversed, this rune indicates that doubtful situations are abundant and come in many forms and guises. Here you are being put in touch with the shadow side of possessions, yet all this is a part of coming to be and passing away, and not that which abides. In dealing with the shadow side of Fehu, you have an opportunity to recognize where your true nourishment lies. So that had to be a rune for the Karmics, because this is a Karmic reading, if you didn't notice by the zombie tarot being out here. Woo! This is definitely one for you, though. You got 25, the blank rune, the unknowable, which is pretty much like the Fool's card. It's also Odin in here, page 142. Blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which, time and again, rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The appearance of this rune can portend a death, but the death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here, the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. In the blankness is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty, this rune comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. Drawing this rune may bring to the surface our deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it all be taken away? And yet our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all our fertile dreams are held within that blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires, for how can you exercise control over what is not yet informed? The blank rune often calls for no less than an act of courage than an empty-handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. The unknowable represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and their consequences, the lessons that are yours for this lifetime, and yet this rune teaches that the very debts of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. What beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Next one we got joy. Harvest, fertile season, 1 year, a rune of beneficial outcomes. This applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the key words 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, this offers encouragement and success. Know that the outcome is the keeping of the providence and continue to persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots. There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which, in its season, leads to the harvest of the self. Wholeness, page 139. Wholeness, life force, the sun's energy. This stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest, and yet what you are striving to become in actuality is what by nature you already are. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. A rune of great power, making life force available to you. This marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level. Although this rune has no reversed position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy right now. Know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength, a voyage inward, for centering, for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. This counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret, shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. There is a prayer known as Gayatri that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. Address the sun in this fashion. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart so that it too can do your work. While reciting this, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, then streaming out of your heart's center and back into the world. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer. There is a caution not to give yourself airs. Even at the time of a bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is a mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly and maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on Christ's words, I can of mine own self do nothing. For by our own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. Should I do one more? Damn, my shit's all over the place. My bad, y'all. Somebody said yeah. I know somebody did. Growth. Page 123. Growth, rebirth, birch tree. Another of the cycle runes. This represents a form of fertility that fosters both growth symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, the relationship of the self, or to the divine. A rune that leads to blossoming and ripening. This is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. What is called for here is to consider your issue with care and awareness. First, disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. For this to happen, your will must be clear and controlled, your motives correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. Modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are all called for here. Once resistance is dispersed and rectification carried out and seen to hold firm, then through steadfastness and right attitude, the blossoming can occur. Y'all stay up, my star seeds. Y'all keep doing the good work. Y'all keep fucking leveling up. Y'all keep fucking doing what you gotta do to keep it pushing. Make sure y'all meditating, drinking enough water, eating healthy, getting enough sleep at night. Make sure y'all are fucking looking out for number one, you. So much love to you guys as always, and I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday and rest of the week, really.